In this lecture, we'll cover how to use the images in our process of creating an AI art and the entire options that are connected with this topic. Furthermore, we'll learn how to combine multiple images, but for now, we need to get them from somewhere, right? For this purpose, I'm using the website which provides the free images with commercial use, and this is the Unsplash. So for this, I will go over with something like abstract, maybe 3D, okay, that's right, and that's all. And there, let me download something, maybe this one, okay, so you can go over here and click download free. Afterwards, go back to the Leonardo and drag and drop your image inside this box in the left bottom corner. After we did this, below we have the option which is the init strength, and when we will have the high value, our image would have high impact on the final results, and on the other hand, when we will have the low value, the prompt would have more influence of the final result and the AI imagination, okay? So for this, I will use the prompt from the previous lecture. Okay, but now let me fix a little bit. That's right. And now let's go over and go with the maximum amount of init strength, and let me show you this. So with the maximum amount, it came with exact same image. But now let me go over and decrease a little bit, maybe to the 0.6. And again, now press generate. So again, the value is too high, but there we can see a little bit change of the colors, so inside. That's right. So there, let's go over with the 0.2. Okay. And now it's drastically changed. So here is the thing that you need to keep in mind. With each image you need to experiment, because in other cases it can be different results. Alright, so now I will show you the 0.4. Let me see what it will generate. So that's perfect. Now it's similar to our image, but a lot of details change. So we have like the creatures inside, so I don't know what is it. Again, the nice background. So that's amazing. You need to find your own best value for the init strength tool. And now let's do something opposite, which is not relevant to our image. And I will go over and paste my prompt. So I encourage you to now stop the video and go over and create something with me. Therefore, I will click generate. Every time when you are using any tool, Leonardo gives you the insights. So for this instance, my init strength tool is too strong. Therefore, I adjusted the init strength and it came with something like this. Remember that every time if you are not satisfied with the results, you can change the model. So for me, it would be the Leonardo diffusion. And that's right. And let me now create my job. So finally, my results are lovely. This one image especially I like. I will download this. And we are moving forward to the next tool, which is image prompt. Just again, go over to the Unsplash and pick your favorite image. There, go back to the Leonardo. Afterwards, if you uploaded the image, you have the two options. The second one would be visible when you have enabled the magic prompt. So now you can see that we don't have it. The first one would be the image weight. And again, if we will have the high value, then it will base more on our image, and on the other hand, when we will have the low value, it will more base on our text that will provide, so our prompt. About the second option, which is prompt magic strength, we'll talk in the next lectures of this course, dedicated to more advanced tools inside, okay? But for now, our customer and their pipeline that has far greater prompt adherence and can improve the output with any chosen model. So as I told, we'll talk about it more later. When I adjusted a little bit my settings, it came with something like this. So that's looking great. Therefore, let me now go over with the maximum amount of the prompt magic strength and a lower amount of image weight. There it comes with something pretty similar, but here we have a lot of more lights inside. So now let's go over to the close amount of this tool. And this would be the last example of this prompt. So that's awesome. It came with the result which are really similar to our initial image, but a lot of details are different. For example, this one, tower, okay? So now, we'll go to the part where we'll upload multiple images. So for this instance, I will use the one image of the kangaroo, and the second one would be myself, that's right. Therefore, I can go over and type half human, half kangaroo. Okay, so be careful with the spelling. Awesome. Then maybe the nature golden hour, unusual, okay, and maybe 8K, and the last one would be stunning. That's right. So now let's go over and adjust these ones. So maybe, okay, 0.7, and the default one value of the prompt magic strength. So that came with something like this. And now I would experiment a little bit with it and show you the best results that it would provide. So definitely, kangaroo image took advantage on our final results, but I will show you now the interesting ones which I got. So this one is looking really nice. It's looking like a lion fur or something like that, okay? The next one is this. I don't know what is this exactly. And the last one is this. So we created the new animals on the planet, alright? To summarize, in this lecture we covered the ways how we can upload our images and use in our prompts. So the first one option was the image to image, when we uploaded the image and we had the init strength. The second one was the image prompt, when we had these two tools.